Alright, welcome to a new video. I am kind of on a schedule now, doing monthly uploads in terms of the video format. I'm doing streaming, live streaming, and I'm posting YouTube shorts almost every day. Awesome, finally getting some momentum on the channel, and I'm really excited for it. So, as you already know what I'm doing on this video, we're going over movie soundtracks on vinyl, my movie soundtrack collection. So basically, I've kind of split the soundtracks into different categories. A couple videos ago, I did the kaiju movie soundtracks, which are still movie soundtracks, but I decided to put them separately because they're kind of a little bit more special because of the Godzilla box set that I also have a video on. Split it up with movies. And then we'll go TV/anime series and stuff. The last one's going to be video game soundtracks. After this one, 2 more vinyl videos. I have 12 movie soundtracks. And none of them are the Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry. Speaking of Lord of the Rings and vinyls, one of my biggest box set of the extended editions, basically like the soundtrack version of the extended editions, colored vinyls, and they're just like insane. They're almost $1,000. Like, you cannot find them under $700. It's ridiculous. Okay, anyway, that doesn't matter though. We're talking about the movie soundtracks I do have, not the ones that I want. We're going to get right into it. We're not going to have a huge intro. I do need to give a little shout out to a channel/podcast that I co-host. It's called Silver Screen Symposium. It's a podcast that we basically do film discussion/reviews and stuff. The first 2 movies that I have on soundtracks here, we've actually covered on that, so go check those out. They'll be linked in the description, and subscribe to Silver Screen Symposium. We might get more stuff out, I don't know. It's been a while. Hopefully things can change. Anyway, the very first one here is one of my favorite films, and by far my favorite anime film. We've got Akira. So this one, very unique soundtrack, just very unique movie. The imagery there on this awesome gatefold. Literally one of the most visually appealing films I have ever seen in my life. Nothing really beats this. I know technology is insane now, but it still can't beat this, you know. It can't. I actually want to get a colored version of this because unfortunately this is just the standard kind of vinyl, but there is a red colored one that I really want to get, which I think would be cool. 10 out of 10 in terms of movie and in terms of soundtrack. Again, I will shout out Silver Screen Symposium. Not necessarily a shout out because it is, I'm the co-host of the podcast. Here's some more awesome imagery. Amazing movie. Go to the description if you want to check out a hour-long film discussion/review on this movie. Go check that out. Link in the description. For the second film, this is also one that we discussed on Silver Screen Symposium, The Batman. In terms of this video, I'm pretty sure it's the only one that is a 3-disc. Really good movie too. I think that one might be our longest. I think it's like 90 minutes. But check that out. So the first disc here is red. Very cool. The second disc is your standard black. And the third one is green. Very, very cool. I know I mentioned in the last video that I really wanted the other variant of the Godzilla King of the Monsters, because that was kind of like this one, that is each disc is a different color that represents characters or monsters in the film. I believe it was released by Mondo. Yes, Mondo. If you want to hear me and a couple of friends discuss this movie, link in the description. Next up, we've got Day of the Dead. This is a great horror film. My personal favorite in the George A. Romero's Zombies saga. This one was Waxworks. I do have a decent amount of Waxworks. This is what it came with. There's nothing on the back, but... And this one, kind of multicolored mist. You got some red, yellow, got some, I think that's like a dark green, some black in there. But yeah, really cool. You'll definitely get a close-up of that later. So the second disc here, got a lot of blue. It's mostly blue. This one is not exactly see-through like the other one was. Definitely marble, and really it's just mostly blue-oriented colors. So it's not even kind of like the same thing as the last one, which is really cool. I really like that. Yeah, awesome set. Would definitely like to get Night and Dawn eventually. Okay, this next one is also a horror film. Kind of zombies, I guess, too. But we got Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2, this one is also Gatefold. Gotta love the Gatefolds. We got a nice picture here. Kind of like a poster, but you know, I just keep it in there anyway. This one is a yellow vinyl. Just pure straight up yellow. Pretty cool. So yeah, Waxworks, re-release The Northman, please. This is not The Northman, but this is Nosferatu, the next movie that Robert Eggers did. This director has just not done anything bad at all. We have not discussed this one on Silver Scream Symposium yet. I think our very first one was on The Witch, and then we've got one on The Northman as well. This one is a double disc gatefold. Awesome visuals from the film. This one has a little something similar to the Day of the Dead set. Nosferatu's agreement there. I believe that's what it is. More awesome visuals from the movie. Like, this movie was just amazing. And this one is clear with basically blood splatter. Very cool. Very, very cool. Great movie. Alright, we got a lot of horror movies there, and now we're doing like a complete 180. This was actually my very first picture disc, but I've got the Lion King soundtrack here. When I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, I literally have this just surrounded by, horror films. Here it is. It's when, you know, Disney was actually like making good things. Put that in backwards. I kind of just got that just to get it. This next one, I never seen this movie, but I got Resident Evil Vendetta, which is one of the animation films. Pretty cool, I guess. Like, it's a cool set and stuff. To be honest, I've never really delved into Resident Evil that much. I've seen, like, the live-action movies, which most Resident Evil fans will discredit those, like, instantly, which, I mean, I understand. Not exactly good movies, but, you know. I'm interested in the Resident Evil franchise. I think the story and characters and all that are pretty interesting and cool and stuff, but I haven't actually gotten into it properly, you know. But this one was pretty cool, and the color was really what brought me to this one. It's kind of like a light, clear blue with like the red splatter. Not exactly like the Nosferatu splatter, where it was like meant to represent blood. Pretty sure this one's the same. Oh, actually, that's a little less red spots. I was actually kind of expecting it to be the exact same. Resident Evil Vendetta. Movie I haven't even seen. This next film I have seen, it wasn't really that good, but this was a Waxworks, of course. Got Shockwaves, basically Nazi zombies with Peter Cushing. That was basically the thing that got me into getting this. This set is really cool. This gatefold's really cool. The movie really wasn't. Oh no, this is like the filmmakers. Okay, talking about the score and stuff. So that's kind of cool. As with most vinyls, the color is what really draws you in. This one's kind of like a neon green almost. I like it. This was one of those early ones that I got from Waxworks. Dude, I swear. Up next, we've got a small collection of a specific film or films. These first two are 7-inch. I don't have a whole lot of 7-inch just in general in my collection, but what I do have is two Star Wars ones. This is the main title and the Cantina band. This one is blue. Very cool blue 7-inch. So yeah, that's from A New Hope, and then we've got Empire Strikes Back, the Imperial March, and the Asteroid Field, I believe is red. It has been a while since I pulled these out, if you can't tell. Yes, it is red. Two more things of Star Wars here. This is my only 10-inch in my entire collection, but this is from Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. Picture disc here, as you can tell. Thing that, you know, attracted me to this was the Stormtroopers, which Stormtroopers are awesome. Very cool. And next we've got another picture disc Star Wars that honestly I've kind of cared less and less about. We've got the Force Awakens soundtrack. It's pretty cool picture disc since seeing the movie and letting the movie sink in over the years and how that trilogy of absolute garbage turned out, you know. But the music's still good. You know, this is definitely John Williams still. Awesome soundtrack still. Alright, we are coming up to the last final. This one, I'm pretty sure like the most recent movie soundtrack I've got. Got another Waxworks coming right up. John Carpenter's The Thing. This film is absolutely amazing. And we've got this that we gotta show off, a little poster. And this one I actually did get pretty lucky on because it was one that got re-released. I appreciate it, Waxworks, but still, there are some things that I want from you that you have not re-released yet. One of them being the Northman. And this one, you've got red with some white in there as well. Mostly around the center there, and you got a little bit on the outer layer. But yeah, really cool, really cool set. I really like it. It's almost more pink. When you really look at it, it's almost more like a pink color. Alright. Let me set this up for the outro. Alright, so that right there is all the movie soundtracks that I have as of right now. I'm most likely going to be getting more. Thanks for watching, first and foremost. Really appreciate it. What I do here on the channel is a bit of a variety. I live stream video games and stuff, do video game content, do comedy sketches, short films, anything of the sort. Got some guitar stuff, and tier list videos as well. I'm kind of getting tier list, and the soundtrack stuff is kind of what I'm focusing on right now, as you can tell from the last two videos. Next month will most likely be a tier list video also, if not most likely another vinyl set thing. One more thing, as I've said earlier in the video, check out Silver Screen Symposium, a little podcast that I co-host. It's mostly just movie related stuff, cinema. We love cinema, so we just pick a film and just talk about it. Yeah, it'd be really cool to get that going again. Go over there and subscribe and like all of them, and then comment on the Silver Screen Symposium posts and say, come back. We want you to come back. Do that. Alright, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video.